A European policy decision has triggered a rare and public diplomatic brawl. What began as a technical move to freeze Russian assets has now exploded into a political showdown between Hungary, Poland, and Ukraine, exposing deep ideological rifts inside the European Union at a critical moment in the Ukraine war. The flashpoint, the European Union's decision to indefinitely freeze Russian assets held in Europe, including central bank reserves, a move aimed at tightening pressure on Moscow as the war grinds on. While most EU states backed the decision, Hungary's Prime Minister, Viktor Orbán, responded with open fury.
Bypassing Hungary and European law in broad daylight, the Brusselians are making moves to seize frozen Russian assets, a declaration of war. Hungary will not play along in this twisted Brusselian scheme.
Orbán's language was incendiary, and it drew an equally sharp response from Warsaw. Poland's Foreign Minister, Radosław Sikorski, fired back with a personal jab that framed Hungary's stance as aligned with Moscow.
Viktor has earned his Order of Lenin.
Budapest did not back down. Hungary's Foreign Minister, Peter Szijjártó, escalated the exchange, accusing Poland of dragging Europe toward open conflict with Russia.
We understand you really want a Russia versus Europe war. We will not let ourselves be dragged into your war.
Sikorski responded again, this time with a blunt accusation that cut to the heart of the dispute, where Hungary would stand if Russia strikes again.
Unless Russia invades again, there won't be such a war. But we understand that this time you would be on her side.
The clash did not stop with EU capitals. Ukraine's Foreign Minister, Andriy Sybiha, entered the fray, delivering one of Kyiv's most direct rebukes yet of an EU leader obstructing pressure on Moscow.
Russia's most valuable frozen asset in Europe.
Behind the rhetoric lies a widening fault line. Poland and much of the EU see frozen Russian assets as leverage against the Kremlin. Hungary sees escalation and rejects what it calls Brussels-driven war politics. The result? A policy dispute turned into public confrontation, laying bare Europe's internal divides as the Ukraine war enters a decisive phase, and leaving Hungary increasingly isolated from both its EU partners and Kyiv.